Did you know that during World War II, the US spent millions trying to strap tiny incendiary bombs to hibernating bats? The plan was to release them over Japan to burn down wooden buildings. But the bats escaped and accidentally burned down the US military's own test hangar. And then there was the Ghost Army. The US recruited artists, actors, and sound engineers to create a fake army using inflatable tanks and giant speakers to trick the Nazis. Imagine a Nazi soldier looking through binoculars at a scary tank, only for a bird to land on it and cause the whole tank to pop like a balloon. Now, let's talk about some unlikely legends. There's Unsinkable Sam, a cat that survived the sinking of 3 separate ships during World War II: the German Bismarck, the HMS Cossack, and the HMS Ark Royal. Picture a grumpy cat sitting on a piece of wood in the ocean, wearing a tiny life vest, looking completely unbothered while ships sink in the background. And who could forget the Mad Piper, Bill Millen, who marched up and down the beaches of Normandy during D-Day playing bagpipes, while everyone else was ducking for cover. The Germans didn't shoot him because they thought he'd gone insane. Now for some of the most casual battles in history. In 1866, Liechtenstein sent 80 soldiers to war. They came back with 81 men, because they made a new friend in Italy and brought him home as a guest. Imagine a line of 80 stern soldiers marching away, and then marching back with one extra guy in a party hat holding a pizza. And of course, the Christmas truce, the famous World War I moment where soldiers stopped fighting to play football in no man's land. A muddy battlefield turns into a football pitch, and a German soldier and a British soldier trade a chocolate bar for a sausage. Finally, did you know the V for victory sign was actually a form of psychological warfare? The BBC told occupied citizens to chalk Vs everywhere to make the Nazis feel surrounded by ghosts. History is weirder than fiction. Which fact should we animate next? Drop a comment.